today we have a surprise for you. It's something that we've been waiting quite some time to announce, and we don't have a drum roll, but here it is. And we got a cooler. We got a cooler with ice and drinks inside.
Ice and drinks.
But that's not the real surprise.
That's not the real surprise.
Okay, we're going to remove this jersey now because we already did the revealing of the cooler.
Yeah, just...
Tell them what the real surprise is.
All right,
David.
so the real surprise is so today's episode is brought to you at a liquor store. More specifically, is Gold Path Wine and Spirits. It is our friend Stan's store over in Monsey. You'll see the whole liquor store experience. There's gonna be a lot of shit talk as usual. But without further ado, please enjoy the episode.
Enjoy. Liquor Store Blues episode 11 for the first time in a real liquor store. We have the old crew over here. We have Stan, who is the owner. We have Ali, who manages the store. We have John, who works here as well. And then we have the old crew from Central Warehouse, which is Ali, Stan, myself, David, and Ariana.
Quiz.
Welcome. This is episode 11 from a real liquor store. Our first ever. And with that being said, cheers.
Salud.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers. Hold on, me get my glass.
Yeah, go.
Isn't
that yours?
No.
Oh, okay.
It's not kosher anymore.
Cheers.
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 Salud.
Shalom. That's it.
All right, so how about those Mexicans?
Now you're not gonna sleep in the basement.
Well, I'm here. I needed a box.
You remember when Mexicans beat Germans in the World Cup?
Wait, Mexicans ever beat Germans ever?
Mexicans beat in
Yes.
soccer.
Where?
I don't remember. But
When?
Of course we
What
did.
World Cup? 94 was Bulgarians.
No.
Like,
That's not the only time we've been to the World Cup in
Mexicans-
Almost everywhere.
the only time
They eliminated the Germans like while during Trump's presidency. Mexicans eliminated Germans. Look it up.
That's crazy.
You know how I know?
How?
Because this is a true story. Because Merkel called Trump and said, "Build the fucking wall." But they did. Look it up.
I will.
Mexicans eliminated Germans.
And then he didn't.
And then he didn't build it. He ran out of funds.
It says Mexico
You see,
beat Germany
this is what Stan starts.
1-0
This is what Stan starts.
on June 17th, 2018. But Germany beat Mexico 4-1. So
Yeah.
I'd like to be
I
with
don't
you, bro,
know.
but I don't think
Yeah.
you're correct.
I don't think you're right.
David,
Did you read it on Facebook?
go grab a bottle of the one that we're drinking. It's over there.
What does it look like?
Well, you'd be surprised. I don't follow
Top shelf
soccer.
to the left of the, yeah.
It feels like not the
So,
same after my dad.
as you can see, guys,
Watch
we
soccer with my
are
dad all the time, so I would get depressed. And
Doing it in a liquor store.
Yeah.
First time, first setup over here.
Yes, like
People texting.
important games
But this is
here and there,
basically the
out,
normal
but it's not the same.
liquor store
Yeah,
type
of
thing.
course, the last World Cup
Now,
was lost.
we're trying
Soccer players,
Bracha wine. It's kosher Cabernet.
but he touched it.
No, it's a new one.
It's not open.
Into the video.
It's not open.
It's not open. I cannot open it.
Here now.
But
Like,
if you're non-Jew and you open this wine, instantaneously it becomes non-kosher.
FIFA World Cup 2018. How Mexicans beat Germany. It's in capital letters, you idiot.
Yeah, but it's called
FIFA. It's not FIFA. It's FIFA.
FIFA. There's no dots in between the letters.
You want to go out? Dude, it's FIFA, bro.
2018 Mexico.
Also known as FIFA.
That's right.
That's my glass.
No,
The
that's
biggest
your glass.
advantage
No,
of
I just put it
Oh,
there.
damn it.
the last 2 years,
You already see, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
got video evidence, so maybe not. I hope it is.
Oh, salute.
like they have like 4 or 5 players now playing outside from Germany.
Okay.
What do you mean, okay?
So what?
What do you mean, okay?
They get to keep all their players within the same country.
So, hey guys, come into the shot a little bit.
As a
Like,
team, no other nation consistently. Italy also the same. So they always consistently in the World Cup. They're much more competitive. That has a
who's
big
that?
factor.
Germany, because they don't play anywhere else. They play
Mexico, on the other hand, even Brazil, almost all the national team players
Play somewhere
they
else.
play someplace else.
yeah, that's
You know?
true.
And they and it's not only they play someplace else, they play different countries, different leagues, different system, different rules, different speed, different.
But what are different rules?
Like
There's a
we're
ball,
different.
there's a net.
Yeah.
Go for it.
It's just like FIA.
Not really.
Be sure the ball gets in there.
You
That's
know,
it.
You know what? You know
It
what
doesn't
to say?
get in there. It's over there.
And
but
you
not-
run.
You know,
And
for
you
a
And you run very fast.
You did not touch the
Very-
ball.
That's all it takes.
You say something like that?
Oh, the ball's
It's
coach.
equal to somebody is coming in here and telling you Kedem wine is the best wine in the store.
It's not the same.
How do you look
Yeah,
at that
that's right.
person?
Not the same way.
So soccer will look at you that way. when you
Does
say
Israel have a soccer league?
Hey, Stan, you want to pour me some
Is
of
it
that
kosher?
kosher wine so I don't get unkosher it real quick?
No, you're kosher.
That's what I was asking.
No, that one.
The other one?
The other one, yeah. You know what else I started watching too, man? Cricket. Yo, it's so much fun. It's so much
The
fun.
Indian guys?
Yeah, yeah. Like they have, they have.
Cricket,
It's- We're blocking the video.
Oh, that's those mo-
All the different cricket is Ninja Turtles in the movie. Cricket! Nobody plays
And I
cricket.
have a bad experience with that thing. You know how? The first 10 years or so when I was in this country,
Uh-huh.
I used to go in Vancouver, let them play.
Oh yeah. Big cricket league.
And
over
guess
there.
what?
Where?
Those fuckers,
Vancouver.
they pay for the field,
Yep.
right? We don't. We just show up, or you see empty space, and then you just make your goal.
Oh, they
and
kept throwing you out?
So they come in after we're like in the middle of the game, right? Like guys gotta leave, man. This is our turf, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they make us move because they pay for it.
Oh shit!
Yeah,
fucked up.
Because cricket is big. It's like a huge field, so you need space.
Dang.
Yeah, Vancouver was.
Why? How, is it like baseball? But it's something. It's very different, right?
Oh, very different.
Like you hit the ball.
You
then
can hit the
looks
ball,
like
but
baseball
the
for
way
people
you,
like
first
me.
of all you use like a flat bat.
Yeah.
And then you can put the ball behind you. You can put the ball this way, that way. Like
There's no outs.
they are. They're called wickets. So there's like a 3 prongs behind them. That like I got into cricket. So you have a bowler, right? Who is the guy who throws the ball, and then you have the batter. So there's 2 ways to get the batter out. The batter hits the ball and somebody catches in the air, but they do it with like
Hands.
just hands, no gloves,
Because they're men.
Okay.
because they're
Not
men, yeah,
Americans wussies.
no gloves. The second one is if you hit the player or the player bats and the ball touches the bat, the catcher behind catches it without touching the floor. He's also out. The other one is if the bowler throws the ball, passes the hitter, and hits the 3 prongs behind him, that's also out. If it hits him and he blocked for the prongs not to hit, they do like a virtual thingy. And so they have like a pass, right? And they're saying like this is your throwing lane, and if you hit the throwing lane, and then let's say the prongs are behind me and it hits this part of my body here, my hip, they automatically there's a virtual reality system that
To see if it
calculates
would
the
hit.
trajectory. Yeah. To
Well, it
see-
doesn't matter if it hit him, but hit him, screw him. Like, was he going for the?
Yeah. Like, was it going for the prongs?
So before the virtual, there was a guy with an eye who was watching it. There was like,
Yeah, an umpire, like constantly, and then they'll tell you out and not. It's very, very interesting sport, and on top of that, it lasts days.
what?
Yeah.
What? These guys didn't have to feel at all.
Yeah, right. Oh yeah, holy shit.
Dude, I went to Yankee Stadium and stuff when I came to this country. I tried to get into
Why did you
it.
say the whole one,
I
dude?
gotta be
Now
like,
you want a piece?
like, they're like American,
Yeah.
you know? Watch football, like try to get into it. And then at that time, I thought I was going to be like a Dallas fan.
Uh-huh.
M. Smith, like Deion Sanders and all that.
I was Dallas. I was
So
a Dallas
they used
fan
to
of football.
dominate.
I love their cheerleaders. Didn't understand the game, but the cheerleaders were super hot.
Emmett Smith.
Yeah.
Remember Emmett Smith?
I was 10 years old or 11 years old.
He will never change.
No, he did. He has a van now.
Well, yeah.
Basketball has.
Yeah.
You don't remember when
And
we
he's
went to
married and
Madison Square Garden?
Yeah.
Those cheerleaders?
Yeah.
Even for us, they showed up. They were trying to sign shit. It's like,
But they were but they were ugly. It wasn't like Dallas. They were basketball cheerleaders.
Dallas.
They're like models.
Certain states that I know. Dallas always had like the
Good
That's why I like
cheerleaders,
them.
like
No
Superman.
Jewish women in Dallas, Texas.
Maybe they could be. It could be. No, they are Jewish.
It was extremely important and
Wait, so how did the Jews
popular thing
make
for them
business
to be,
in Texas?
Because
Because Sundays, everything is closed. Saturday, after Shabbat, everything is closed.
They don't do it on Saturday. Sunday, everything.
Sunday open Sundays in the week.
No. Oh, so you're saying that they still stay within the community?
Oh, so they get the people that they get the people that are leaving the church.
Huh?
Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Oh, they got.
They got the other 5 days.
They're open. They close on Sundays.
So no, they open Sunday. They open Sunday's
Jews are
new
not.
week. Sunday's a new week, man.
No, but
Jews are open-
the
Jews are
Christians
closed on
out there,
Oh, that's right.
like Chick-fil-A.
That gets confusing, man. You know.
So like this guy comes to a priest in the confessional and goes, "Father, I may have sinned." You may have sinned? Yeah, I sinned or you didn't sin? What the hell? He goes, "No, you don't understand. I may have. What happened?" He goes, "Well, I might have committed adultery." He goes, "Again with the might have. What happened?" He goes, "Me and another woman, we got naked, we lied in bed, we rubbed each other, but I didn't put it in." He's like, "Put it in? Didn't put it in? You rubbed." Rubbing is the same thing as cheating. Say 50 Hail Marys and put $50 in the charity box. So the guy's like, okay. He goes out and the priest is watching him. He says 50 Hail Marys, takes $50 out of his pocket. He's rubbing the charity box. The father goes, "Hey, I told you, stop rubbing. You're putting it in."
Put it in, yeah.
It's the same thing.
It's the same thing.
Can I get some wine, man? Are we gonna open it?
Yo, this is so weird. Just going to say that.
Yeah, like when I get mine.
How about you have your own bottle that you pour yourself and then the rest
Guys,
of it
just you can sport. You can sport. You're not tasting it too. Just don't taste any juice. That's it. Go.
Don't taste any juice?
Oh.
Come here, Stan.
Where is it? I'm done.
Right here.
You done?
That's gone.
What do you mean you done? There's nothing left in here.
Because he blessed it. Oh, that's the wrong one.
We're opening another one.
He did the start thing.
There's the start.
Ask Stan if he changed his diapers yet.
I told
He
him.
told us, no.
You haven't changed the diaper yet? Oh no, this is different wine.
Do you want to order make?
Oh, were you drinking this?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, do we finish?
It's actually very good.
There's a lot of fruits in this one, right?
It is.
We
it is.
finished the wine.
A lot of fruit. Fruity Jewish wine.
I forgot he's a recorder.
Oh yeah, no, we're recording.
This is an
over here.
evidence of like you're locked up or some shit.
Right.
No, first of all, that's not gonna happen.
Evidence.
Explain to me, what is your blog all about? What is the?
Oh, it's not a blog. It's a podcast, and basically it started when we were in the liquor store because a lot of times this would happen, right? Just with customers. Like, what do you think customers switch to Casa del Toro instead of what's the name? Yellowtail.
Hotel. Yeah.
It was us. Like it was Ali, Shorty, him, and I.
That wasn't because of a podcast.
No.
No. But we like the experience.
So basically, we start each podcast like tasting something, and then we'll just talk about what's been in our minds in the past week or so, and then we just whatever topics in his head, we'll go off on it. Whatever topics on my head, and we just feed off of each
Go
other.
for it, and then now we're gonna bring that to liquor stores. So you guys are the first liquor store.
And especially,
And-
this is your store. You chose those wines to open. The least
Oh, you
can
should
do
tell
is
the
break it
people
down
why you
and
chose
talk
those
about
wines,
these
yeah.
wines.
Oh yes, please.
So the reason we chose these wines,
Let's get my glass.
I can tell you the wine reason, and then I can tell you the real reason, because this is a very expensive wine, and Ali wanted me to open something expensive. And this wine was a very lucky coincidence because a customer actually returned it, and I tasted it. It was very good, but he still wanted to return it. And another customer tasted it and said it was very good, but the guy still wanted to return it because he's a jerk. So we got to drink another wine. Great. This is actually a $90 bottle. It's very, very good.
It is delicious.
What do you like about it?
It is very well balanced. It has a perfect combination of soft tannins and exceptional fruit that you can taste it's very pronounced.
Oh, that's great.
Great bottle.
By the way, ladies and gentlemen, this is what really happens in liquor stores. You will come by, you will talk to people, and then customers will walk in, and we'll have to pay some attention to the customers as well. Basically, the liquor store experience we're trying to give you.
Well, actually, this is the liquor store experience working for me, because that's how our liquor store was. Everybody was drinking all the time. And some work also happened, you know.
No, a lot of work also happened. Most of the work was developing customers.
Yeah,
Which was
listening to music.
listening to music.
Remember?
Too.
Yeah.
Music. Where's the music?
We cannot put that right now because YouTube
Oh, that's right.
YouTube.
Copyright shit.
has already.
All right, so
put
these
us
are
down.
Stan's tacos because this motherfucker just been fucking sticking his dirty ass fingers in.
Eat the tacos,
I'm
man.
taking
Eat the
Just
this
tacos.
take one and eat
Wait,
it.
wait.
Jesus
So those
Christ.
are kosher tacos, by the way.
Yeah, this is a kosher store, so everything here is kosher.
Yeah.
Everything is kosher.
especially the Mexican.
The
Yo,
Mexican
say, what is this? What is that? I'm a spik mean.
hummus pick.
The Hamas spik across the street. What is that? Because that is
They help-
hilarious.
They help people who are like troubled youths and people if you have marital problems and if you're like a real
Racist.
have problems and
What does it mean? Is that like a last name?
no, it has a meaning. I don't know what it is.
Oh.
We can
No,
ask
is
this
it
guy. The guy with the
Hebrew or-
long drag legs. He says,
Yeah, ask him. Yeah, that was the first thing I noticed when we pulled up. We're like, wait a minute.
that was here all the time. It's not
Yeah. No, that's true, but we just noticed it, like, and we're the first time we thought about that one.
Ken's right around the corner. Ken's.
But yeah, so this is how the liquor store
The liquor store over
experience
here.
is, and that's basically what happens. And he's right. Usually happens in his store, like in his stores, that he owns. People will have to develop customers, and one way to develop customers is to try what you're selling, see if what you're selling is correct, and see if. By the way, the audio is really good, so
Sick.
that's why I was pointing them out that way. So it's. I think that every single liquor store should be. I've been to big liquor stores. I've been to liquor stores such as Total Wine out in Jersey, which are very corporate. People are somewhat knowledgeable, but yeah, you really don't develop a relationship with those people. So that's.
Wow, this is so cool.
I'm gonna go do some work.
Guys, nothing.
Holy cow, I sound so different.
Yeah, it's the audio. They're just magnificent equipment. Yeah, dude. Right?
I'm loving this shit.
Oh, so,
I'm supposed to be the only one working today.
wow, I even sound good singing. Holy cow.
So we started a podcast, and we call it Liquor Store Blues. And we used to work for Stan back in the day.
Is he
So,
stand? Since he lost the three store and then downgrade to one store, he can't even afford the real hat, so he has to buy small.
Why do you don't put the clips on? The hair clips on?
No.
Why not?
Oh, really?
We don't do this anymore, man.
Hair clips are
Yeah.
annoying.
What happens when you
If
headbang?
the wind comes
Do
in,
you
that
still
thing
listen to
will
metal?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. You know, everybody has different rules.
No,
If he listens to metal,
Yeah.
still. Yeah.
like,
Dude, a lot of things going on.
I listen to worship. There's worship.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
dude, that's what we
give
should
me-
do. We should put we should get one of those free cards, and we should start giving people the cards.
Oh, like business cards.
Like business cards, especially when because he's like, hey, what doesn't go into a liquor store? So he's obviously aware.
Yeah.
Hey, check out our podcast.
Please
I need
do.
to do business cards as well.
Liquor Store Blues, man.
That's one thing that he will never do. This guy, it's like when it comes to that, he's like,
What?
Yeah, he's old school. He's like dinosaur. making people bring coupons.
I love it.
Coupons still work, right? They still work.
They were great.
I mean, I feel like you got like who's buying them? Like older people still buying them.
No,
they use
young
coupons.
guys also.
They use coupons too.
Yeah, well, they see it. They go, oh, I saw the ad. No, but if you see,
How many times do they have they actually seen the ad?
if they know the price, how would they know the price if they didn't see the ad?
Do they bring up the price first, or do they bring and say,
say,
"I saw the ad"?
I saw the ad. Like this price was over there. Yeah.
And then they pull out a credit card and say, that's just cash. I don't see it. Here's the thing. Here's
We'll show them the ad. It was
show
just
the
cash
ad.
and carry.
Cash and carry. You don't read the small print?
Nobody reads this small print.
Why it's the small print?
That's why people are like $300,000 in debt for like high school loans.
Shit.
I lost
Can we open
something of my
Yamazaki?
designs that I wanted to steal as my.
Yamasaki? Oh,
That's
you're
my
killing me
logo.
right now. That's a Japanese whiskey. No, let's open another one.
So here, so I.
let's open it.
By the way, we will pay for what we consume.
No, just a couple of bottles. So far, we consumed only one bottle. The other one was.
Yeah, no, but that's what I'm saying. We will pay for what we
Oh,
consume.
so he said, "Let's go." So each of you
Oh,
grab one.
Hey, grab one.
I want the 2,500.
Now I feel bad. Man.
No, so guys, so you want to hear?
After this, just
So
go
now
on.
I'm a parent, right? So
No, enjoy
but
this,
I'm not
that's
only
what
am I
you
a
keep.
parent of a baby, I'm also a parent of a 12-year-old and a 14-year-old, right? So, but the kid is. So he asked me questions about religion and stuff. You know, they don't want to be Jewish. The kid.
I want to be Jewish.
So
Is she Jewish?
yeah, she
Okay.
Well,
She
she
converted.
converted.
So,
Oh, God.
So the kid comes to me and goes, "Can you explain this? I wrote this project, and the teacher like returned it like really read." I said, "What was it about?" He said, the teacher asked us to compare and contrast Hanukkah and Christmas." So he goes, "So I said, so what?" So I wrote that they're both very good holidays. They're both religious holidays. One celebrates the fact that the Jews overcame a very strong army, and there was a candle that they found that was stayed lit for 8 days. Therefore, they celebrate for 8 days. Well, we celebrate the non-Jews celebrate the death of Jesus, who was our Savior. And the good thing is that it's similar that everybody stays home with their parents, and they share meals, and it's all good, and they all get gifts. For some reason, Jews get 8 gifts, but because we're not going to go into this.
We're not gonna go into it. What type of gifts though?
So wait. So that was all funny, like what he wrote. The response. Great response, please take religion out of it. And I said, what? It's Hanukkah and Christmas. What? How do you take the religion out of that too?
Strangely, I'm like, I feel like you could take the religion out of the Christmas one, but like the Jewish one,
No, even
With the Christmas, you can't.
because there's a lot of secular people that celebrate Christmas that don't.
But the holidays
celebrate
religious.
that.
Religious.
I understand because there's people that celebrate like I celebrate Christmas.
Normally, you have to be in church.
Wait, you don't celebrate
I
Hanukkah?
celebrate Christmas.
I celebrate Hanukkah
I'm an
and
atheist, and I celebrate
That's the
Christmas.
main point of Christmas, being in church.
I just,
The other-
I'm not religious.
Yeah,
The other funny-
I don't go to
Jesus
church
being
at Christmas.
born
The other funny
and
story-
celebrate
The other funny story is with the kids in the karate. So both of them, when I met her, and when I started meeting the kids, they were both karate
Fanatics?
gold medal winners. They were in competitions. I was like, oh great, we're gonna bond so well. So she goes, yeah, they're having a karate competition. You should come. I said, great. So I come to this karate competition.
I'm still in a box to sit
Humongous, like.
Right there behind
It's
you.
like a gym, but it's like a monster gym, and they broke up into
Don't say that.
men,
Go ahead.
adults,
Oh yeah.
That's it.
right? But this is the first time I see them doing.
Thank you.
Right, so the sparring comes. So they have kata, which is cool, and then they have sparring.
Just cool.
Come this way, closer to the mic.
And then they have sparring. So I was like, oh, sparring. So I'm watching, and then they get in. So all geared up, but I figured they would be geared up, right? And then they start sparring. So,
You didn't go. Apple Pay, yeah.
So whatever. So one kid won medals, the other kid didn't win medals.
Open to 11
The
o'clock.
younger one actually won a
right,
participation trophy. So it's like, But again, I don't know them well, and we're kind of close, her and I. But it's still not with the kids. It could.
It's-
So I don't know what to. right? And the kid takes
Yeah,
like,
that's
he
when you
walks
gotta
out,
open
takes,
it.
throws it into the garbage, like participation trophy.
Yeah, who was mad about it? That's awesome. That's awesome. Steve. Yes. Oh, that's so great.
So then I start talking to them. I was like, guys, why do you guys both jump around? She goes, well, that's how we're taught to spar. I go, well, why don't you just like stand in a solid stance, and when your opponent comes, you strike him. He goes, no, we can't hit that hard.
Did he? Yeah, I did. It's him.
What do you mean you can't hit that hard? How do you get points? We have to come close and maybe touch lightly. I was like, okay.
No way.
Yeah. It's not touch, but it's not. So I was like, so I started teaching. I started showing them like different techniques, and I tell them, listen, if your teacher ever asks, where you learned it, say I watch television, and I watch a lot of martial arts movies, and I get it from there. The kid goes, wow, that's great. So I showed him a few karate movies. He said, I can fake it. So then I go, listen, let me know what happens. Like you can't hit, but what happens if you do hit? Oh, he goes, it's very bad. You get a warning. I go, how many warnings?
How many warnings?
He goes, 4. You get 4 warnings before a point is taken away. I go, you tell me you can whack a kid 4 times? Or as hard as you can?
3 times.
4. No, you get 4. Oh, yeah, 4. So I said 3 times. You can hit a kid 3 times? As hard as yeah. He goes, but you know, it's not good. This
Not good.
This is how you do it. But don't do it.
No, the kid is serious. He's like, it's not good. We're not allowed to do that. I said, listen to me. You watch me. Next time you're sparring, the next competition, I'm gonna go like this, and then you whack. Then when I go like this, you stop.
Oh, so you counting for the kid?
And then you do it.
So I'm standing like on the side, like.
You're gonna get banned, dude.
The kid is losing. The guy is like, he hit him a few times, and he's like 2 points. And I go.
I just took out the last 3400 also.
Three judges. Warning!
But he's gonna get it from another company.
And you're like,
The kid looks
what
at
did
me.
I do?
Looks at me. I go.
Repeat. Repeat.
Warning! Now the kid is like, he's like standing away. So the kid beat him, and then I see the little kid is he's like all happy.
How old is he? Like 10 or something?
He's at that time. He's 12 now. It had to be like late 10, early 11.
Dude,
Early 11.
Yeah.
So the kid comes over and his teacher like. I
Oh, he high-fived you though.
Huh?
The kid high-fived you afterwards.
I mean,
It must have been a high five.
This is your
And he stopped talking to you?
No, he was like, that was good.
Yeah.
His mother's like, oh wait, no, it gets better. So the older kid, I was showing him what.
Are they both males?
Yeah, both boys.
And
So
you have a daughter?
I called
The
no
lipstick. Look
daughter.
at the lipstick.
So I have a kid. I have a son.
That's one.
This is the lipstick.
So I basically say, listen, guys, you what you're learning is called pussy karate, right? This is not to be. This is not
Which is
to be
correct.
practice. You guys gonna get.
Which
killed.
is correct.
You guys gonna get killed in a first fight you get into. You guys may have
They're gonna
black
start
belts.
bouncing, dude.
gotta- you
Get the fuck out of here, man. They're gonna start bouncing.
So I started. So I go to him, and then he goes, no, look at my psychic. I look at his psychic. I was like, dude, did you ever hit anything with that psychic? Look, what do you mean? Did you ever hit anything? No, I didn't hit anything. I said, watch. Okay, let's try this. I grab a pillow. I go ahead. Hit. Hits it. Falls on his ass. I go, try again. Hold again. He goes, wow, this is odd. I go, yeah, you know why it's happening? Because you practice pussy karate. Let me show you how to make a proper sidekick. We're practicing for 100 times. So I showed him, like, he goes, wow, this is a lot of power. I go, fine, now punch. He punches like nothing. Now, like, put the hip.
Yeah.
Put the hip. Boom. It's like, whoa.
Yes.
Oh my god! Right? No, because they had to take they knew how to punch. They just didn't do it properly. They were
They had the
trained.
technique of
They
the
were
power.
trained. So,
Not right.
but so it was much easier than training somebody who never hit.
Yeah, they were
never
trained
hit.
like it was like a hobby more than it was like a
Point,
sport.
correct.
Yeah.
Hey, so what do you think?
This is good. This is really good. By the way, ladies and
This is one of
gentlemen,
my favorite wine. I've
we're
ever
drinking Dalton
What do you-
Zivon.
What is your
Oh,
It's
the
a-
one I told
I
you.
think
What
it's like
you said.
It's a Cabernet. It's a Cabernet, and it is freaking delicious. This is it.
It's better than the Harbor.
And just became.
It is better than the Harbor Rock.
It just became
Like,
kosher.
like,
You touched the wine.
So what does that
no,
mean?
I
I
didn't
mean-
pour it.
I'm gonna try it
You
again.
can't touch
No,
the
it's okay. I
wine.
can drink it. I can.
No, it's okay.
Sorry.
The Stan,
Look, he just said. Stan just said it.
Stan doesn't know how to share, so it's
Oh,
okay.
did it? And that's how you turn kosher wine non-kosher.
We're not, sorry, we don't touch it.
You want me to help you?
Wait.
So look.
We don't have any religious followers yet, but
Oh, I get a frantic phone call from my future wife. Assad got into a fight. At that point, he's maybe 13. That's the older one. He got into a fight. I don't know what to do. I said, no, I'm coming over. I'm going to talk to him. He goes, he got beaten up.
Oh, he got
Examine
owned.
him. So I'm on the way there. I go, did you look at him? He goes, yeah. There's nothing, no bruises, nothing. So I said, let me talk to him. So she goes, I go, what happened? He goes, well, this kid was making fun of me the whole time, right? So I turned around to walk away, and he grabs my neck.
oh, that's it.
So I said, so what did you do? I go, well, you remember those things you taught me? Like in college? He's like, which one? He goes, I hit him in the balls, I grabbed, I took a step forward, I pulled, I turned around, I smashed him in the head, and as he was falling, I threw a front kick into him.
Damn.
I was like, okay. I said, listen, I have never experienced this in my life, and I've heard people have told me this about their kids. Well, you're not my kid, but I heard people told me this, and I never had that feeling, but I do now. I'm very proud of you.
That's awesome.
What did she say?
I said, okay, I'm going to go talk to your mother. She goes, that's it. He's not going tomorrow to school because, you know, they're going to get the kid is going to be after him. He's going to beat him up. I said, you know what? From the way the events went, I
doubt it.
really doubt that's going to happen.
I highly
She's like,
doubt
I
it.
don't know. I said, he's going to school. Don't worry. Next day I asked him, so did you see the kid? He goes, yeah. He goes, and? He goes, for some reason he was walking in the other direction.
Get his distance.
Sting operation coming here, had a girl coming in like half naked one time, blouse open. You have ID? No, she's on the phone. Have a nice day. The store got a couple stores got busted selling beer to the girl.
Oh, yeah?
Oh shit! I remember that thing. Man. I went to bookings for that shit. I got arrested for that shit.
Christmas party.
Remember? Yeah, you came to close the store.
Where is it? For what?
It was a
Hot girl?
Christmas party.
You don't remember?
But it
It was
was
a Christmas party.
no. It was not a
Yes, it
Christmas.
was.
No, it was not.
He
It
didn't
wasn't
pull
a
up.
Christmas
No.
party.
Stanville, Georgia?
You guys got late. Got late.
I mean,
Because of that.
time?
No.
Either it was a day before. or
no.
was
It was after. It was after.
No, I remember.
And one of the people from Best Buy came in.
Oh yeah.
And like, motherfucker looked like 21. I didn't even bother ID him.
Oh, I remember
2
hearing
weeks
about
away.
this shit.
He was 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away from turning 21.
I had
When they called him. And I was like,
For some reason, I
was good.
remember
As they do.
being around the Christmas time.
no. It was not even that. It was summer.
Or we were going out. Something.
Yes.
Yes, we were going out. We were going out, but we were correct. We were doing
We
something.
were doing
And
something.
Before this. Even
he came over. He's like, "Did they arrest you yet?"
Wait,
come
wasn't
like
it
that to him, I
when
didn't
he
mention
punched
this
you?
one.
He
He was
landed
looking
on
for
the
wine on
floor?
Sunday, man. He came looking over here. No.
For your
Sorry,
birthday?
Yes.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Or for my sister's party.
So
What
we
happened?
we never went to one of your
I went to like this crowded, stupid ass place.
What do you mean crowded?
There
There was like 50
You're not
people
gonna-
in a 2-bedroom apartment. Like, it was fun.
No. was in some bar.
Yes, but he got
Oh
pushed. And
no
landed on the floor.
He's talking about my 33rd birthday. Well, none of you motherfuckers.
Oh
made
yeah,
it.
I couldn't.
Oh no, I think he made it
No.
to my 33rd.
I don't drive.
To the Bulgarian place.
Bulgarian.
Wait, is that the chick that you married?
Oh,
to now?
yeah, the one that
It was short. Was she short?
Yeah.
Different.
It's like a Sunday afternoon, right?
No, it was a
That was my
Saturday.
previous
For
trip.
what?
For your birthday.
No,
It was like an afternoon.
You told
No, it
what's
was
her
a
name? Irene.
We went to 33rd birthday. Went to
I
Queens.
met her. On a
Went to
one-
Queens to.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
that's
yeah,
when he
it was
showed up and he was like, "Oh, it was crowded."
Oh, look at his
Yeah,
legs.
man. Yeah, because he didn't like the crowd.
I met her in a wine tasting.
The girl that she came to my 33rd birthday.
No, that's not her.
How old
How-
is this?
He's
It was
35.
like 2019.
The last time, 2019,
2019.
when
It's like 2
was
years
when we
ago.
celebrated.
Yeah.
Black hair. Like
Yeah,
long
yeah,
black
yeah,
hair.
black hair.
New wife?
With the what? Yeah.
Your new wife.
Hey,
Technically speaking,
5 months
yeah.
maybe. How many months are you married? She wants to know.
Since I married something in March. I don't remember the date.
You know.
This March.
This
So
one.
we weren't invited to the ceremony.
No.
We just
no,
found
no.
out
You
he
weren't
has a
invited.
baby.
I wasn't invited.
Hey,
You can be, you're not kosher.
No.
Could have, but that's not true. Listen, the wedding was
But
fucked
if
up.
we get married,
My
he's
third-
not
listen.
invited.
No, she knows the
close
podcast.
the store. We have to keep the store open. He'll close the store when he has a big party.
Oh. It's for the business.
No, it was not for business.
That's when
This
Alice
is-
gets knocked out.
like this.
This is a really good wine.
It's a really good wine.
And
what do you
have-
think?
and have
$44
it-
on sale for
See, you're
$34.99.
viewing. That's what I said. That's the one I'm gonna
What
buy.
Yeah,
I showed you the one. I was
Shorty?
like Dalton thinking.
Stan, can we smoke cigarettes here or no?
Not inside, outside.
No.
Okay, outside.
Yeah, later.
Guys-
Oh, we could stop it.
You want to hear a scare? Scare with the kids? So a friend of mine gives me like these brownies wrapped in aluminum foil. He says hide it.
Is this a mistake?
Hide them. She goes,
I have to
and
find
I said,
out, man.
okay, fine. He goes, put them in the freezer, put something in. I said, oh, okay. I put it in the back of my fridge. I come home and the kid is eating I didn't even look at the brownies, right? And the kid is eating a brownie out of and his mother's, she's very anti-drugs. Like, even with me, like, if I smoke pot, she's like, she freaks out.
Even alcohol?
No.
Oh, it's just
Alcohol, drugs. And and she doesn't know about the brownies. And he doesn't know about the brownies.
Right.
But he's eating a brownie. I was like, dude, did you eat that? He was like, yeah. What? I said, okay, listen, you may be feeling some things like, you let me know. He's like, what the fuck are you talking about? I said, well, you know, I got some brownies that are probably not good for kids. He's like, what's wrong? So, to make a long story short, his grandmother came and gave him the brownies that she made. These were regular, freaking brownies in aluminum foil, just like my brownies.
Good stuff, good stuff. Liquor store Blooze doing it for the first time in the liquor store.
Is it recording? In the liquor store.
It is recording, and soon I'm gonna start talking about the crazy experiences we had with customers,
Oh yeah.
especially with thieves. There were a few very, very interesting thief stories
Yeah.
that we had back in the Central Warehouse.
Can you move your chair over so that we can have you in the shot?
Yeah, so we can see you. It's all about
There
seeing
you
over
go.
here, seeing and drinking. And then we're gonna get some tacos from that
Real
place.
tacos.
Oh yeah, I invited Ali on the way back to
Oh,
stop
hell
by
yeah.
the taco store real quick.
Yeah.
To the taco place.
You wanna come with
I
us to
would
the real
actually
taco place?
happily go with you guys at the Taco Bell because I don't know what to order. I never get anything from
Oh.
You
There
like
is a
everything?
taco
Wait,
truck. You ever had the taco truck?
How are you
It's,
on pork?
I don't
How are
know
you
the
on
road.
pork?
No, hell no.
You go out, you make a right.
Pork is not an option.
Is it really?
And
Go straight down 59. This is on the left side of the gas station.
Ethiopians just
no, you
Going
keep
pork?
going. Yeah, you
Oh,
basically
shit.
keep going down, and there's
I
like
miss
this taco
Ethiopian.
truck on the right,
Can
and there's
we
like a
like
Mexican restaurant on the
remake
left.
it
But the pollo loco.
The-
Banditos.
I have not had
The
No,
taco
El-
truck. I think it's El Pancho Villa. I think that's
El
what it's
Pancho
called.
Villa,
It's
yeah.
on the right side.
when I went to Virginia.
Leaving here is gonna be on the right hand side.
I really
Rockland
want
County.
some
Yeah, it's still here, still here.
Down the road.
Oh, down yeah,
But the chicken place, where the chicken place on
Popeyes.
the no on the corner. There's a chicken place on the corner.
Oh yeah, John.
And after the chicken place, there's a Mexican restaurant on your left side,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
then there's the
Oh,
taco
yeah.
truck on the right side.
yeah, okay, yeah.
Hey, why are you ruining the kosher wine?
Because it's for a Mexican.
He's from. He's a Mexican
name
Jew.
is
Nice.
the Star of David over here.
Yeah, for real.
Diablo. So
Let's FaceTime Carlos.
what's
Oh, yeah.
tell
We are
us
missing-
a story about a thief that you had to deal with. The craziest one, the funniest one.
The Zvedka lady in
Who's
Ghana
it?
that had the kids in the car.
Stay still.
Tell the story.
Remember,
Tell the
I
story.
can't really remember. I know you were checking on them.
so he can help
And
me
then you
with
had
this.
to go stop them into the
I don't
car.
want to leak out
And you
TV,
saw the babies in
Alexander,
the
but-
car seats and everything.
Oh,
Yeah, it was like some Spanish
I smoke a
couple.
lot of weed.
Yeah, that's
He has a
it.
better wife.
It is recording, right? I hit
Yeah.
record. Okay.
I even have like.
it is.
I don't remember. The
We
one
were
that's
like right checking the cameras, but by the register, and there were in the vodka section all the way to the back.
I feel like there was a bunch of them with those, like Grey Goose.
Yeah.
Well, that vodka section and the cognac section was getting hit really hard.
Yeah.
And champagne.
The Hennessy, the one that I remember,
black label.
the one that stood out to me was when this lady grabbed the big bottle, the Magnum of the Hennessy.
Oh yeah.
I kid you not, dude. She came in like because what we used to do, we used to have like only one bottle, so
Oh, yeah.
that in case
Yeah.
it was missing. And this one bottle was missing. So I look in the cameras, and all you see.
Nice.
You could actually open it.
Yeah, 'cause
Perfect.
No, it's
Oh,
babusha.
Slava.
it's mavosho.
It's babusha.
No, it said
What does that mean?
Babusha means it's cooked. Now babusha is not.
It's cooked.
Don't say
So, during the idol worshiping process,
That's-
right?
they were cooking the wine.
Non-Jews did not allow their idols
When you
to
say
have
cook, it's
wine
like for
that was boiled.
It was confusing when
So
I
if the
came
wine was
here.
boiled,
You
it
know?
wouldn't be
Boiled,
good for
boiled.
idol
Cooked?
worship.
What do you mean?
Okay.
So the rabbi said, if it's not good for idol worshiper, then anybody can open it. Doesn't matter.
Oh, so this is the
This is never
heathen
been
wine.
said. The
The
what?
heathen. The heathen one.
Yeah, the heathens can open it. Yes.
They just
Sick.
here.
Are you talking about your place? Your,
No. I'm talking about funny stories from Central when people will steal.
It's,
And
you
I'm telling
know, like
I'm telling
lawyers
this one
study
time.
the law and the religion to be Jewish.
I saw
and
this bottle of
religious
Hennessy
person.
missing
It's like,
from the
yeah.
shelf, and I went to check the cameras, and all you see is this lady,
No.
like this
They're very
heavy
boring.
lady wearing a dress,
They're extremely boring.
and she just
and
walks up
exclusive
to the
people.
shelf, just stands there, looks around, grabs the bottle. It was a Magnum. It was a Magnum,
You got me.
Up her skirt.
and walks away.
Sorry.
I don't know where the fuck she was holding it, how she was holding it, because she was walking normally, but she just went like this, she shoved it somewhere, and walked away.
Vagina was huge.
Huge and tight. I don't know. She had to hold it somehow. Like, dude. So like that's the central.
What was your
Which
word
one's my
for
word?
It's Ross. It's Ross.
This is
This one.
yours.
This one.
It was Greek Orthodox.
So Stan, what's one of your favorite?
Shit.
Oh, yeah.
What the fuck are you drinking out of my glass, man?
The Jew drank from the
Oh, did he make contact, man?
Nah.
He's definitely got
I don't know.
man.
Nah. My glass is over here.
He's
man.
magnetized.
Did you miss us?
Yeah, man. There was one dude.
I'm gonna.
There was one dude.
I miss Crossroads. Not Crossroads.
Central.
White people, you guys-
There was
you
one
guys
dude.
eat that
I mean, I was
stuff,
part
man.
of Crossroads too.
I was with her, and we're working. It was a Sunday, and this motherfucker goes back to This motherfucker goes back to the fridge.
Who?
Some black guy. Like nobody cares. Like we didn't. So he goes back to the fridge, and like he came in with a bag that was already full. And I'm looking, like something looked off. Like I'm looking, he's like, yeah, I want to buy something cheap. He bought like $13.99.
Yeah.
And he puts the bag down, and I see Wolf Clicquot just stacked up from the fridge. He pays. Yeah. He's about to leave the store. You know how the Lotto was? I jumped out of from the Lotto in front of him. Was like, I need to check your bag, man. He's like, why, what's up? I'm like, I need to check your bag right now. I know he fucking took shit. Don't fuck with me. No, I bought this from another store. I'm like, cold? I'm like, cold, motherfucker? Like, you bought it cold? Like, leave me my fucking
I
bottles, get the
wasn't
fuck
there.
out of. Who was it then?
I was I don't remember. I think I stepped out or was in the bathroom.
Like,
But when I came back,
I just
I had to-
jumped. I was
I
like,
had to go
yo,
back in
leave
the
my
camera.
shit.
The only cool story I have with that type of stuff is in Crossroads. We had this guy.
Wow.
He was. So first, Crossroads started was I was there. Then there was James. Remember James?
Mm-hmm.
And there was not Fabian.
George?
Johnny Q.
Johnny Q.
Johnny
Wow.
So,
By the way, Carlos, we miss you, motherfucker.
so he was a little nuts. And he would come in. He would buy minis. He was pretty cool. He was talking
Oh.
to. He would like give candy to the kids. He was pretty. I thought he was a little off, but I didn't know he was like. I had no idea. And then all of a sudden he's standing, and it's like in the middle of like a busy day or a holiday season. He stands in the middle of the door, beside the door. He's like, "I'm not moving." I thought he was fucking around because he always joke. So I like, dude, come on, like there's people coming in. Like, no man, I'm not moving. So really, he's not joking. He did a step behind sidekick, like.
Like,
Remember the story? Yeah.
He's a big guy, big.
Like big.
He flies.
out?
He flies out of the store, lands like he flew past the sidewalk. Didn't land quite in the parking lot, but close by. Cops were always there. They run in like, what happened? So I explained to them what happened. They go, what'd you hit him with? I said, I kicked him. They said, no, we're on your side. What'd you hit him with? I go, no.
I kicked it.
Like, what else could we have kicked him with? You know,
I
what else-
kicked
like a
him.
bat? Like, no. I guess, yeah, like, what? He flew. It was fucking wild. What about you, Ali? Any stories?
I showed that kick to the kids. They were practicing up and down. I said, use it only
Wait.
in an emergency. Because
What about the time that your dad's store was getting robbed and the customers put out the guns on the robbers?
What?
You don't know about
I
that?
don't know that story.
So my father's
familiar, yeah.
store was in a very my father's store was in like in Far Rockaway. We were right
But when
in front
Far Rockaway was Far
when Far
Rockaway.
Rockaway was like very bad, and all drug dealers, like a lot of drug dealers in my father's store. We were probably like the only white people in the freaking neighborhood, but everybody respected us. Everybody was cool with us. And then, like at New Year's or something, when maybe on New Year's when it's like busiest ever, some guy decided to rob the store. And he pulled out a gun, and there must have been like 3 or 4 drug dealers in the store. And as he pulled out a gun, they pulled out a gun and put it to his head and said, "You coming with us?"
Wow. My first time hearing
You
it.
don't-
You never saw him again.
That's why you don't fuck with the local liquor store. Yeah,
Oh,
like,
fuck. Nice. Yo, Ali, you got no stories, bro?
Come
Come on.
I know a few.
I
Remember,
know
there
how
was one guy.
Like they
Guy
just-
that put
There was,
the
remember
Jack
that
Daniels.
customer?
No, what
Father-
was it, Remy Martin, that he put it inside his pants
Yeah.
and you took it out?
Yeah.
Close
And a black
You
label?
remember that the half a pints and all that stuff? We used to put it like it looks like an attic setting. It's like you go
Yeah.
through the stair and then you start that little room in the back.
Yeah.
So I'm taking out half a pint and stuff like
Yeah.
pints that what we need, right? But that thing has a window that you can see through all
Yeah.
the So I'm looking at this fucking guy. He's like walking back to in between the displays so they can see.
Right.
And he walks back, and I was like, whoa, this shit is fishy, right?
Mm.
And then I was like, I'm standing, I'm watching, he lift the shit up, put that.
In the sock?
Yeah, he had a sock, like a fake
Yeah.
sock. And then he left that thing and then he put it, and he can't,
You can't
touch
see
it.
it.
Shit,
Damn.
that motherfucker is so greedy, he went for another bottle.
Oh, damn. It was like, yo, if it were Swans.
He's like literally left his house specifically to do it.
obviously.
So you
There's
could
nothing
walk
else
away
to do.
right there.
Yeah.
Fine. My motherfucker
So I
greedy.
abandoned what I was doing in there, run, and then stood
By the
right
door.
close to
The
the door.
door.
Yeah. So because you remember the previous thing, and we also told that we can't do anything until it's not theft until he works
Yeah.
out this and that. I had to like this fucking guy wouldn't stop for me. I had to follow him to toward the almost
you
to the
ran
bank.
after him.
Yeah.
I remember that.
He would have stuff for me. So to the bank. By the way, this is the funny thing. That stuff is stolen, you know. Literally, it's a loss. What happened was like the cops got involved. Like I had, like the guy stand there and wait until the cops come, because he wouldn't even open up and give. Like I gave him all the option. I gave him all the option because I wanted to take it out once I have that. And this and- so the cop comes in and then they literally arrest him. And then they had to take it for evidence. So we never got those.
All right, guys.
Take care.
Thanks so much,
Bye-bye.
man.
Thanks,
Appreciate
man.
it,
Go
bro.
play with the baby.
Appreciate
Play
you.
with
Go
baby.
play with the baby.
Play with the
Teach him
baby.
how to kick.
And change
Yeah,
diapers.
go home and pretend that you're gonna be like you're gonna do something.
What about you, man? You have any stories?
Around here, like,
Or just anywhere?
Anyway. Oh no, I want to talk
I
about.
have a lot
I'm
of
gonna go
stories,
take a
yeah.
leak.
Go,
But I'm
no,
gonna-
go ahead, but I want to hear, like, we're asking everyone.
We're here, but after that one, I want you to remember that one. That customer that went racist on you. Remember, he was a very good customer, and then one day he came into the liquor store, and you and him almost got into a fight outside the
Yes,
store.
I
He was a
remember
white
that.
dude with a
tall
beard.
white dude.
Oh,
That
No,
shit
he
was.
was-
It was
He was
during
in
the
racist to me.
holiday. No,
wasn't
he
to
was
a customer.
Yeah, it was.
Oh,
to
it
a
was to a
It
customer?
was to a
English
customer.
English lady got black, but she happened to be from England, grew up in England, and then she came here.
Were you
Yeah.
there?
During holiday time,
Oh yeah.
was
Tell
in
the
the-
story.
tell
It's like an
we'll
amazing
be right
story.
back to you.
I forgot. Like I have to gather my.
He was a
Yeah.
Woodbridge guy, no?
Yeah.
Woodford,
And then he
what was
started
it?
going off,
Woodford,
like-
Woodbridge.
What did he say about?
He
Was he being
no,
like?
he was insulting her just for he was a
He was
racist.
very
I don't remember
Because
exactly
she was
what he was
British or
saying.
because she was black?
Because she was black.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Yeah. And he was, I think he was cutting, and then there was a big line. And then the lady, I think, mentioned that there is a line.
Mm.
He went off on her, and he wouldn't stop. Like this fucking guy was, in that case, I think he was on drugs or something.
He came back to
And then I tried to talk to him, he went off on me. And then he started saying racist shit. And then he also threatened me. He said that if I see you outside this store and this and that. And immediately I took that opportunity to be like, oh, I could have stepped out right now. And then I went outside and waited for him. I was like, we're gonna get him home. You know, yeah. But now I went outside. Man, I don't know where. Like, you remember the pizza place guy?
Yeah.
The
Oh
great
yeah,
guy?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't even know where he showed up from. I think
Right.
he was outside. You know, he
Right.
came in, and then there was a cop online, like to buy stuff. But he was in a
He was off-duty.
he wasn't on uniform. So he came in, and obviously he saw everything. You know,
Yeah.
so he was on my side, but he stopped the fight.
That's
And then the guy didn't want to fight also. As soon as he came out, he was backing up.
Yeah.
You know?
Fucking coward.
Funny story. In the subway, girlfriend and I were coming back on the one. So one train, 86th Street train station. We're coming back from the movies. We just had a beautiful night, and ghetto kids, you know, they're throwing grapes at each other. And I'm watching them. They hit my girlfriend. I'm like, hey guys, like, I didn't say hey guys. I'm like, hey guys, like, come on, like, we're sitting here, you know, if you want to have a grape fight, go further down, because it's the 4th and 5th car, and then where the benches were, and then if you go down, there are no benches, and there's nobody waiting there. So if you want to throw grapes at each other, fucking go there. They start
Oh,
jumping.
you're not
on-
in the train.
Right on.
You're waiting.
we waited. They start jumping. This and that. So one of them purposely grabs another
What you have to
grape
do is like,
and throws it into my girlfriend and hits her.
you're
I
like,
blacked out. I was like, oh, we're going.
Yeah.
There's
Oh, yeah. Take out-
two kids, two males, two females. I'm like, oh, fuck it, we're going. I don't give a shit. Like, I come from the Bronx. So I'm starting to go, and some dude,
The main contact.
like, grabs me. He's like, no, man, they're just kids. Like, let them be, let them be. I'm like, no, I already told him. Like, and this motherfucker purposely threw a grape at my girlfriend. He he hit her. Like, I don't respect that. You know, if you show me no respect, I'm gonna show you no respect too, you piece of shit to me. So the train comes, one of the kids, funny, decides to pick up like a drainage plate, like a metal drainage plate, and he starts walking with the train, and I just look at him, and then he's like trying to bring it in. I'm like, oh, this is gonna be fun. Oh, what?
We're talking about old time. He wants to know what's going on. So
we're recording a.
It's okay. Sorry for this.
No, man. We're good. So if you want to, you can come into the shop. We're recording a podcast. We have a podcast.
You're only disturbing if you don't buy anything.
So shit starts happening in the train car. Like he starts talking shit, and he's like making it loud. I'm just chilling by the door. I'm like this. I'm like, yo, if you want to fucking come, like, if you want to stop talking, do something about it. I'm right here. Yo, kid just stays there, and I got pissed. Like I just blanked out. He said something about my girlfriend again. I was like, oh fuck you. Yo, I went up to his face, and I was like, stupid, but still, I'm like, okay, I can take a punch. Like I know that I'm not easily knocked out, because if I was, then there will be a history of that, right? So I'm like, yo, dude, like you're not respecting me. I'm not gonna fucking respect you. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, dude, like I came from the Bronx, like. You hit him. If you hit me, that's one thing. You fucking purposely went after my girlfriend, and then his girl stepped in and she was like, "I'm sorry, sir," this and that. Like she's the one who diffused the situation. But I was like, I totally understand that way. Like you're 100% like, oh, this like that's it. Like you totally are not worth it to me. I view you as a waste of life. I don't care. And it's like, it's weird to get to that stage, but once you get there. Very few things that can happen that can take you back.
Yeah.
But usually with the strangers, I have much more patience. My thing is, if I just ignore this and be a bigger person about it, I'm never gonna see this person. That's how I avoided a lot of fights in the city.
Yeah,
because we used to go out in the city a lot. It's like, is it worth it? I could just work out, so it won't fuck up my day.
Yeah, as long as they don't put, like, as long as they don't grab you, as long as they don't grab you, like,
of course.
Like leaving is the best way.
Like you bump into each other, and some of them they do it on purpose, and then you look at them because that's your reaction.
Oh, did I tell you about Broboken?
And then like,
oh, I didn't tell you about the Broboken story. Oh, dude. So, oh my God, man, we fucking go out. We go to. So it was me, my coworker Diana, and my coworker David. And David lives in Hoboken.
David.
Yeah, not the Mexican one. So he lives in Hoboken, and he's like, you know what, guys, why don't we, because we usually go out, and when we go out, we'll go to like a rooftop in the city or Brooklyn, but we never hung out in Jersey. So he's like, why don't we hang out in Jersey this time? I'm like, all right, fuck it, let's go. We go to Jersey. The first bar we walked into, a wedding party. And like, we're chilling over there, having drinks, we're talking. One of the dudes starts, from the wedding party, starts hitting on her. And we're like, you know what, fuck it, she looks good. I mean, she came out looking hot as fuck. So we're like, you know what, she's looking for it, she's single. We're just here to protect. Like, if he gets a little annoying, then we can diffuse the situation. After a while, dude gets annoying. Me thinking, like, okay, what would be the best way to diffuse the situation? I pull in one of his buddies, and I start talking to him, like, hey man, like, your boy is bothering our girl a little bit. Anyway, he plays it down, we continue talking, all of a sudden he's like, oh, wait, are you running her? I'm like, no, like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Now, this motherfucker is dressed in the cheap suit, like cheap wool suit, because I touched it. I touched the suit, and it's like cheap wool suit in the middle of summer. I mean, dude, like, I am very, like, I'll put my arm around you, but if you're talking shit like that, like, it's like, I want to see if you can afford, you know. And I have touched expensive suits, and I've touched very cheap suits, and I know the difference, right? So, very cheap suit, and the kid starts talking like a cop. oh, but you sure you're not running her? But I'm here to do business. I don't have any social media, this and that. Because I'm explaining what we're doing. Like, we're taking pictures, and she wanted to be a thirst trap for somebody else, right? Like I don't know if you guys are familiar with what a thirst trap is, but it's basically a single woman that tries to look very sexy on Instagram, so men can slide into her DMs or direct messages. Basically, men will be like, "Oh, you look so hot. You know, can I take you out to dinner?" That type of shit. So that's what she's doing, and I'm
only fan money.
Yeah. Oh, did you hear about that too?
That is
But-
something like that.
Yeah.
Disturbingly enough, apparently there's like they're doing it because it was like underage girls on that shit.
No. They're doing it because the bankers made them do it.
Banco?
So they didn't have a few. They didn't have a few.
That's what
child pornography shit.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
No, wait. But they capped it.
I thought that was the reason why they were doing that shit.
They capped it. No, it was their payment processors and their bankers that said that. Oh, because
which one you did?
this is a possibility, and it happened once out of the millions of members you have.
It could happen again.
Yeah, and it's like, well, in a free commerce, that will happen. The question is like how fast you take care of it.
That's the stand. That's
Because like,
That's fucking
Gold-
bananas.
like even yeah, man. I mean, it's very like if you servicing that type of industry, this type of things will happen. It's the controls that you put in that you do not allow that to happen.
at gmail.com.
Like that's the issue, and I think it's fucked up. I really do think, because that was the first and only time where sex workers were able to make money in a legal type of way.
I'm all for sex workers, man. As long as it's done like legitimately and
Willingly.
safely.
Of
course, willingly. I thought it was a given.
Like,
I thought it was
willingly.
a fucking given. It's like, yo, if you want to, this is the life you're trying to live, rock and roll, man. You know.
Yeah, but
brothels and shit.
they
Sick. Do your thing.
That's
Unless
it.
You're an adult. And
So
you're
OnlyFans, I don't know if you support any girls on OnlyFans.
You're
And see,
yeah,
that's another
sorry.
thing I want to talk about. Like, can we talk about the fact that like paying for porn is looked as what is it called? Like
Stupid?
a down, like stupid.
Yeah, why would you pay for porn? Like, it's just free.
Because the same reason, the same reason why you pay for some asshole's jersey in an NFL team. But let me tell you something. I think that taking a dick a little bit better should be paid for, and it should be like
Just get paid in ratings, man.
paid in ratings, like.
Well, that's probably like the biggest insult for like musicians. It's like, oh no, we'll pay you in exposure, man. You know, it's like bad. So like, yo, can you pay us for performing here? We'll pay you in exposure. You'll be fine. Same shit.
Oh, this is brand new stuff happening. So, if you're part of a charity group or you're part of a temple or a church,
over here.
yeah, no, we have to tell them about the business.
Oh yeah,
You have tax write-offs. So basically, what it means is that when you come over here and get your liquor,
You write it off.
well, only that you don't pay tax.
Oh,
So get your church on, get your temple on,
get your beliefs in.
get your non-profit organization that drinks a lot of wine on, and come over here. Tax-free, brothers. So it's a tax haven.
Around here, that's the
You gotta
benefit
step in.
of
You gotta
believe
step
in a higher
we just see your Ethiopian hand going like this, like that's it.
Go ahead.
the toilet goes that way.
I stay at least 10:30. I come from on a job. I work. I leave my house 5:30 in the morning. I don't get home till like.
I think you like just working.
I don't know, my wife. The only time I see my wife is.
Stay away from your wife, right?
He's like, I'm gonna see my wife when I retire.
No, it's all right. Stan says you see your wife on Friday night on Shabbos, man.
Yeah.
You might know what that's Filipino.
Yeah, Filipino.
Yeah.
The last Christmas
The
party.
last Christmas party.
The last Christmas party.
Thursday and Friday.
When I left today to my girlfriend, I was like, hey babe, I'm like, So I'm gonna go record the podcast in the liquor store. And last time we were here, I got home at like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah.
So I was like, she goes, okay, so I'm expecting it around 1, 2 in the morning. I was like, yes. Yeah.
Same thing. I was speaking to Mara. She asked me for some stuff at the store. I was like, well, remember tonight I'm meeting the guys. She's like, oh, good luck. I'm like, I'm scared. I'm scared. You know?
Well, safe. Except
It's been
Carlos.
2 years.
Because Carlos is fucking Seattle.
Carlos, you
And he
piece
is
of
not
shit.
safe.
Fuck
Right?
Cabrón.
And he hasn't paid
Why you
child
at, man?
support.
Come back here. What the fuck you doing in the West Coast?
He hasn't
I
paid
should have
child
figured out how to
support.
call him today.
Oh, wait, is it recording? I don't know
We
which
recorded
story is
a
it
lot,
going.
But not a lot.
but I don't know how much.
Well, it's gonna be.
That's recording.
Yeah, no, that's recording. That wasn't.
Yeah, I see.
But did you
Yeah.
wait? Did you turn off this?
Okay, so you could use it
Yeah,
from.
but I turned it back on.
Yeah,
I
but-
turned it back on.
Yeah, no, it wasn't recording. So I don't know what it captured. Oh fuck it, we'll have
So
to
I'll
probably
figure
do
it
it in
out.
a second.
Yeah,
No.
Will. I'll figure it out.
No. What I'm saying that we'll have to do a second one if anything.
The second one.
Second one here in the store.
I don't mind.
Oh yeah, yeah, but we're not gonna have to repeat the same shit.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
It's just we
Of
have to
course you
see.
don't mind. Just make sure this pendejo shows up on time.
Motherfucker.
I'm gonna be there
No.
10 minutes.
Thank you.
40 minutes later.
First of all,
Listen,
read
I was doing
the
my
fucking
eyebrow.
text message. Read the
I
fucking
was
text
doing my
message. Don't give me
eyebrow.
shit. Don't give me shit.
I was doing
This
my
constantly
eyebrow.
happens to the white person. First of all, let's talk about the minority in this situation.
We are all the
white
minority.
person.
No, we are all the minority.
In this situation, I am the minority.
In this situation, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 6 people. There's 3 white people. So then
Jews
we're
don't count.
equals. Why not? You guys are still white people.
They're not white.
Yes, you are.
They're Jewish. No.
You're all the same. We're talking about
Jewish
skin
people,
color.
white or Jews? Are Jewish people
Skin
white?
color.
Thank you. Yeah, that comes from the source.
No.
Comes from the
No, it
source.
depends.
Comes from the.
It depends. And not all Jews are white.
Correct.
Right?
No, but we're talking
Right.
about.
We're talking about race. That's different. I'm not talking about like culture. Of course, you know there are some.
But
there's some,
no,
there's some Jewish
Judaism
people
is
that-
a race as well.
No, it's not. It can't be.
Come on in, we're all
What are you talking about?
It's our
I'm
Christians
I'm
a
trying to
race?
pull a Stan over here. Remember when Stan was like,
Ah! No, you can't.
I'm heading to you in 10 minutes.
"Yeah, man, good seeing you."
Oh, you're out of
Yeah,
here, bro.
we'll do
Hi,
that again.
John.
I'm heading
Thank
to
you.
the.
It was really
Yeah.
nice seeing you.
I say, take care, man. All right, man. Good to see you, man. Be safe.
Likewise.
Good seeing you.
Let me tell call tomorrow.
Oh, heading to. Not, I'll be there in 10 minutes.
Yeah, same thing he told me. But you know, I was getting my eyebrow done.
The same shit.
And I was like this. Look, literally like this.
But to be fair, my tunnel vision was at
10 minutes.
you saying you were gonna be
So
here.
that way, like,
You were gonna pick up at
anytime
7
you come
o'clock.
here,
Yeah, he
Okay.
did say that.
Read.
He no. Yeah,
Yeah,
last night.
Read.
No, that's what I
Last
said.
night.
To be fair, that's what I was going off of.
Okay,
But
to be
you
fair,
are
7:30. No. He's right. 7 to 7:30.
I'm telling you, I communicate
7 to
like a
7:30.
motherfucker. Like,
What time is it that he picked you up?
He picked me up at, let's say, 7:28.
Fucker.
yes, yes.
And the white boy
I'm
wins.
sorry, bro. That's correct, dude. He is 100% correct. I apologize.
That's what I told
I
him when I
legitimately
got
thought about the time frame, and I was like, "Oh, that's what I'm gonna tell them. We're gonna start between 8 and 8:30 because I'm gonna pick her between 7 to 7:30." Like I
No,
already
look,
knew.
I'm doing my eyebrows.
Like,
I haven't had time to do it. I
fair.
want to get it
That's
tinted.
fair.
And I told the lady when I got there, eyebrow, and I want it tinted too. Okay. So she finished the eyebrow. I get the
Thank
tint.
you for answering
I'm
the
like
questions,
this.
by the way. So sorry about
Yeah, man. Thanks a lot. We appreciate you. Have a good night, man.
That's I remember
that's
at
the thing
Chino's
that I
wedding.
love the most. I wasn't there.
Why?
For what?
Chino's wedding? I don't know. I wasn't invited.
you didn't go to Chulo's.
I wasn't
Me and
invited.
John, you were near.
Dude, we went to
I
the
was
strip
there.
club afterwards.
I wasn't invited.
I was there.
I've heard all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Take it, bro.
Peace.
Yeah. So you know
John's
what, Chino?
out. The party.
Fuck you, Chino.
So what was the occasion? vacation when we all slept over at Chino's.
Oh, that was the one that I didn't go to.
Who said go with Chino's jeans on her face, on their face?
It was jeans. It was pants.
It was.
It was me.
But I'm glad.
Yeah, that was the one that I didn't go
Carlos was
to.
there
I don't want to
too.
get in trouble.
Yes.
All I know is that I wasn't invited to his wedding.
Did you say bye?
Okay, but what was the occasion? Why would I?
No, I think you guys were just
we
partying
never
hard.
needed
Dude,
an
just
because-
invitation to get
I don't know. I
together.
think we were just chilling.
Yeah, because I think two things I remember about Chino's wedding. First thing, it was right before. It was right before Sandy. So it was.
Yes.
It was,
yes.
Sandy was supposed to land on Sunday. That was when his wedding.
What year did he get married?
2012.
2012.
Yeah, what's another liquor store anymore?
Neither was
No
I.
one was.
No,
Only
right.
me.
So that's bullshit.
I was the only one.
Fuck you, Chino.
I'm so gonna send him this by
Oh,
the way.
please.
Can we FaceTime him? Or
Yeah,
something?
FaceTime him right
FaceTime him
now.
right now.
I don't know.
We're calling Chino.
As long as
Wait, it's closing time.
I hate taking
Yo, now we're gonna close the liquor
time.
store. Now it's closing time. It's 11. Stan, it's 11:13, which means we're closing the store 13 minutes late.
It's daylight savings is 12:13. We should definitely close.
Yeah, he's right. We've been over here for over an hour.
Oh no, so much business for the boss.
Hey, you're closing the register?
Hey, wait.
When did
He
you
needs to
buy
make his
shit?
money. Wait, what you buying?
I need one for my house. What you mean what I'm buying? I'm tired of drinking culito.
We don't close.
You don't like it?
No, never.
Really?
And they don't come in?
You
Wait,
can do it, though.
you used to, you would never lock the store.
Wait,
If
I
they
got
come in, they come
confused
in.
now.
Okay. Yeah, I never used to like the store.
Oh, now we
guys.
know. Now we know. You
I finished the wine.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Fuck it, we have more.
What, you
you,
go
son.
soft now? Like,
By the way,
wanted
thank
to
you for
have
joining us, guys.
Yeah, what the hell, man?
It's been dope.
a cognac, and then I stop you.
I'm a mom now. I
Oh wait,
behave.
and then we'll go get some tacos. We won't be record the tacos, but we will send you pictures of the tacos.
We'll show you the tacos.
That place that we went to last time.
Tacos.
That place that we went to last
Upstate tacos.
Upstate
sucks.
tacos,
So really,
yeah.
I need
No,
a
those
Casamigo
tacos are
and
fucking dope,
wines.
man.
Go get it. No, she was gonna buy some wine. For real.
Yeah, go get
Yeah,
it.
what does that have to do with anything that I'm doing?
Oh,
You could still do whatever you want.
okay.
By the way,
What are you
by the
gonna
way,
buy?
as a white
I'm gonna
person,
be surprised even if you
Can I-
mostly
can-
have an idea what to pick.
Well, I could choose from the ones we drank. They didn't, right?
this on the Dalton. I
This
mean,
one is delicious.
I think they were both.
the Dalton. No,
This is my favorite one.
This was nice. Yeah,
Yes.
agreed.
This has been my favorite.
This was
one.
like dry where it needed to be dry.
Yeah, yeah.
You know. It was a
that
nice
has
cap.
been like. I mean, this is good too.
Oh, it was kosher for
it's a
Passover for
Cabernet
fucking
Franc.
the bunny rabbits. You know,
The
for
bunny
the
rabbit.
Passover, right? It's not the bunny rabbits.
Yeah, that's when I
No,
do the most
that's
business.
that's the.
You just see her face. Something more business.
Some
That's been
business.
the best.
Check out Shorty's
Yes, do it, please.
sweets.
Put the plug in. What is it called?
Sweet spaghetti.
Sweet Spice.
Yo, you should call it Shorty Sweets.
I'll
You
put.
know-
I'll
It's
put the
SS,
picture.
first of
I'll
all.
put the picture.
Caroline came with the idea.
Shorty Sweets?
Sweet spaghetti. No, they
spaghetti.
don't. Shorty, it's only you guys that call me Shorty.
Told you.
Like, I haven't.
It's only.
And it's only you two. And Stan. And Stan.
You
Oh,
told
I told you.
No.
I believe I give you that
You gave
name.
me the name.
So there you
yes.
go.
You
Yes.
saying you two? How?
No, I said
no,
you
I
two.
said you two.
Not me.
You and George.
I could never get myself to call her.
Dave never called me
You
Shorty.
never call her Shorty?
That
No.
sounds weird to me.
Really?
Yeah.
Dude,
he
she's
has
like
always-
yay high.
Huh?
She's like yay high.
Yeah.
It's a fact.
But that's
taller
people
than
are.
Giovanna.
First of
Huh?
all, for me personally,
No, but
I
Giovanna
don't have
ain't
that many people
as
taller
close to
than
me
me.
as well.
I enjoy saying
So that's where it started. There you
What
go.
happened? What happened?
It's because he doesn't have that many people taller than him. So for you, it's a big deal. So
It's a
that's why he calls you
personal
Shorty.
joy. Like, for me to say joy. I mean,
Yeah,
short.
no, I always call her Ariana.
Nah, Shorty, all the time.
Ariana gives me goosebumps. I feel like I'm
Ariana,
in
you better get
trouble.
used to it, because I
I
always
feel
call
like
you
I'm in
that shit.
trouble.
That sounds like a Spaniard name.
For real.
Ariana. It's like telenovelas.
Right.
Yeah, speaking of Spanish
it's
shit,
too aggressive. Too like,
Speaking of Spanish shit, I rewatched The Legend of Zorro. Yo, I forgot how
The
much
Legend
fun.
or The Mask of Zorro?
The Legend, the second one.
Oh.
When California
never
gets the
seen The
independence.
Legend.
I didn't want to see the second one because it looks stupid. I saw the first one. The first one was
I
clutch.
never seen the
First one was clutch, yeah.
First one was the best.
Second one was pretty
Antonio
entertaining.
Banderas, way!
Antonio Banderas, yeah.
Salma Hayek.
With Tornado.
No, it was Salma
It wasn't Salma
Hayek.
Hayek.
Wait,
See.
oh yeah. Let me ask you Mexicans, since Zorro is a Mexican, what is the name of Zorro's
What the fuck
horse?
is her name? Is Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Yeah.
What was that?
Really?
Yeah.
So Carol wants what's that tequila? Carol. Carol grew up, you know.
The little
She's
one is 21 now. My little brother is 21, bro.
So get a jug of Calarossi. Never get out of this.
Do you sell Carlo Rossi here?
No, we don't.
I was
I'm
gonna
gonna
say.
show you Carol.
Are
right
we
now.
gonna should we
She's like
do
a
another
carbon
bottle
copy of
or
you,
should we
like
are we just chilling
her
now?
face.
Dude, Jojo Gigi.
Somebody's
I-
You'll
bubbling.
be surprised.
No,
of
she's
Jojo
bubbling,
Gigi.
but I'm down for another bottle. I can use another glass. Oh, mirate, we're gonna be drinking some other goodness over here. Another Dalton, of
You know
course.
what I just did there?
Galilo.
I upgraded this one.
No,
This
you
is
did not.
$60, Yeah.
Yo, okay, so we'll have to be putting a lot of pictures up in this podcast, but
How is this, Ali?
we're going for another Dalton,
Okay, for that
Galileo.
I promise
Let
you.
me- let me show you guys, let me show you.
Tasting, I will invite you. If there is any tasting.
Let me know at least 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, it's not easy to get the ticket too. If you're gonna find yourself there, because I always take a train too.
Oh, it's the Metronor. Just right there.
I know, but you have to go. I mean, you could take.
Uber.
Yeah, that's what I do when I get there.
Well, Uber is the new thing now, man.
Why he thinks I'm not buying?
I gotta remind them because I'm trying to buy this.
I know.
Oh.
Are you smoking inside here? Why is it?
I'm sorry, sir.
Closing
It's
time.
okay.
He will be fired immediately. He will no longer work here.
I'm
You
sorry.
piece of shit. How dare
How
you?
dare you?
I have white privilege. You see what white privilege gets you? Nothing.
You see what?
Hey! No! No! Don't worry, sir. I'll take care of it. This is not tolerated. Go away, you stupid. Thanks, man.
When you say
I hate you.
no, he's to George.
To George. Oh, no, come on. Oh, my goodness. Yo, can you imagine?
I'm kidding.
Calling Carlos. See if he answers.
We know.
boludo.
We know that.
What do you mean, who's this? Who's this?
He doesn't save names.
I know he doesn't. He's a fucking pendejo. Pinche cagayo. What up, yo?
Kinda fucked up,
Just
dude.
for a second, you still have money, by the way.
I know. Why you think I'm claiming the child
What you
support?
say?
I can't shit, bro.
What did he say? He's a king. No, he can't hear shit.
Oh, he can't hear shit? Or he's taking a shit?
So you guys are talking at the same time.
That's the point of us being together.
Dude, yo,
It's like I hear shit.
if it makes you feel any better, I have you right next to the microphone, so I'm recording everything you're saying right now.
What you mean? Recording for what?
I'm recording for the podcast.
Are you police?
I'm not breaking that conversation.
La migra, güey, la migra, córrele.
Yo, let's close up. Let's close up.
Shave your beard, shave your beard.
Amazing saving, man. Yeah, you opening your mind.
What are you guys doing? You guys doing the podcast here?
Yeah, no. All seriousness, yeah. We
You guys are famous already?
Yo,
we're with the most famous
Yo.
podcast.
What's up, dude?
We're gonna be at Joe Rogan next week.
Shit.
I know. Hold on.
Here comes Spotify.
Hold on. Let me see your face.
Yo, we FaceTiming Chino. You remember Chino?
Oh, I thought he was there.
No.
No,
He's on the
Chino's
phone.
in Texas, man.
He's what?
That's
Chino's
Carlos.
in Texas.
We're about to close the store, man. So we'll hit you up. I'll send you this episode of the podcast, and it's David and I. It's this motherfucker and I, man.
But are you
Same
really,
thing
like,
in the
do
liquor
you
store.
come to a kid also?
Yeah. Dude, we'll
your
be back,
kid.
man.
No. Rephrase that. I haven't seen your kid.
Yo, you too, man.
His kid.
See ya.
And I need to see your kid also.
Sophia.
Sophia.
Ariana said correction that I need to say that I haven't seen your kid.
She's trying to get money, bro. She's
Trying to chop you.
I think she wants.
Móchate, cabrón.
I think she wants Sophia to be called Sophia Carlos.
It's still open or? Oh no, it's late over there, right?
You know, surprisingly, this store is Monday to Wednesday. We open until 11, and Thursday we open until 12.
What? Really?
Yeah.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we're gonna cut it. That's it. Thank you for joining for another episode for the Liquor Store Blues.
Another episode.
And
it's called liquor store.
You're being recorded, motherfucker.
yeah, it's called the Liquor Store Blues.
You are part of the broadcast.
You admitted to child support. You admitted to being a piece of shit. I shouldn't be talking.
You guys were recording all this conversation?
Cece.
Yep.
Yeah, bro. You just got entrapped in it. Oh, ninja.
You aren't supposed to be, so it feels like natural that everything, all the conversation.
We're close.
That was so fast. How do you put this information out?
Well, they are.
You'll see it in the next episode, pendejo.
I'm pretty sure you don't miss them.
There's gonna be a picture of the Pillsbury Doughboy.
You know, I was actually trying to print the picture of him and bring it like in a post-it or something.
If it makes you
But
feel
I was
better,
busy
put like
today
pictures
at work, so-
Capulina or something like that.
You just have to have like something like that, like where you could put somebody's head, whoever is missing.
That's what I'm
That's it.
saying. I was gonna bring like a picture and put it on a cardboard, and you know those.
Oh,
like,
yeah, the
I was
cardboard, yeah.
going to do it, and I was actually thinking about it yesterday, and then I forgot about it.
Yeah, it happens.
I'm like, I know I have a picture of this motherfucker last
what
time that we went to the bar.
They plan on
Yeah.
putting your picture on the corner of the video, like so you.
So people are aware who you are,
I
man.
think that they know they have a face to go with a voice.
Yeah.
Shall we lock the door or should we leave it open?
This is still on. It's been on like since 8 o'clock.
Dude, what kind of podcast is this? Is some bullshit.
What you talking about, bullshit?
Don't
Yo.
disrespect the work, man.
We're gonna do it. We're gonna do it now. That's it. Thank you for joining for another episode of the Liquor Store Blues.
Liquor Store Blues!
Liquor Store Blues.
Woo!
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
Oh my.
All right, thank you so much. I hope you guys enjoyed that. So once again, it's our first time filming in an actual liquor store. So there's a couple of bugs we're gonna end up adjusting as we go forward. But yeah, you got a chance to meet our friends, Ali, Stan, Adi, John, and of course the Gold Path Wine and Spirits experience.
Yep, and that's why where you can find us eventually, probably once or twice a week over there. We're working on it, but feel free to stop by and say what's up.
Hey.
All right, we'll see you in the next episode, which will be
Next episode.
12.
Número 12.
All right.